Hello winners, welcome to the winning club once again. Today I want to take you step by step on this strategy so that we can place trades together and let's see how really this thing goes. So wherever you are right now, I just want you to take your chart to the 1 minute time frame so that we can do this step by step together. And as you can see, that price has already hit the 90 line level at this point, and we're just waiting for price to come below the 80 line level so that we can place our first two trades. This one we are doing together, and I'm just going to change my lot size to maybe 1. Yeah, I think let's make it like that. So right now we're just waiting for price to come and touch the 80 line level so that we can place our first two trades, and we will be ready to go in no time. Remember, we're using the moving average, we're using RSI, and we're using envelopes, so make sure you've got these ones on your chart already, maybe so that everyone can know how far we are. Okay, since it's just still going down, please, for the settings, you're going to go up there, just going to go up there to the main chart, and when you get there you're going to look for moving average. So moving average, you're going to make it period 100 and shift 0, method exponential, apply to close and make it 2 pixel with red, and then remember to click save. Then for the next one, you are going to go back to the F function for the main chart again and look for relative strength index. And then for relative strength index, we're going to be using period 1, apply to close, make it 1 pixel with white, and then for the levels, please just click here on this pencil so that we can make these levels over here. So I want to calibrate those levels, and remember to use that plus sign over there so that you can get the numbers here. So you're going to put 95, 90, 80, 50, 20, 10 and 5, make it 4 pixel with a touch of white. So we are good to go. Remember to click save, and then you are going to come back and click on the indicator window 1 this time around. Don't click the main chart, go to indicator window 1 and click envelopes, and these are the settings for envelopes. You're just going to say set to default and you'll be good to go, and click save. Then we're going to go back to our chart. You see now price has touched the 80 line level. So now we're going to place our two sell trades, 1, 2, and remember we are now waiting the other side, as you can see. So now we are going to be waiting for price to come below the moving average here, up here. So you're going to wait for price to come below the moving average over here. As you can see that for now, price is above the moving average. So price is above the moving average over here. So we're just waiting for it to come down so that you can get a confirmation for the next one. So my dear friends, let's stick around. Let's wait for this one. Let's wait for it. When it gets to the 50 line level, remember we are going to place our 3 trades and we are going to take half profits. So let's wait for it. Now remember, what is going to give us clearance to continue with our trades is if price comes and closes below the moving average. So if price comes below the moving average, I'm going to be waiting for a bearish engulfing candle. Then it's going to give us clearance that surely we should continue with our trades when we get to the 50 line level. So right now we're just still waiting for price to get to the 50 line level and to close below the moving average, because if price is still above the moving average, there is a high chance that price will be bullish at any time. As you can see, price is still forcing its way into making bullish moves even on our current trades right now. But remember, we are not doing things radically. We're just taking our time. Patience is everything. Patience is everything, I'm telling you guys. So as you can see, the first two trades that we took, they are just almost in neutral for now, I should say, because they keep getting blue and getting red. So our price is just changing drastically that side. So let's keep watch and let's wait for our confirmations before we can continue with our strategy. But this is going to get amazing. Stay tuned. For the past 13 minutes, price has just been ranging over this course here, as you can see, just around this area. So price doesn't want to come below the moving average, and it doesn't want to really go up, so it's just ranging for now. That's why we cannot make our second entrance. So we just have to confirm for price first, and then we can enter our trades. And still we have not reached the 50 line level, so price just keeps on ranging over this course. Maybe if you can see over here, you can see that price is just ranging. Now it's starting to pick up, going up. It's becoming bullish. It's becoming really bullish. Remember, I said if ever we're going to place our trades, we have to make sure that we put our stop loss somewhere. So if you see that price came to touch the 80 line level at this point over here, it means it was just somewhere at this point. Now we said we have to use the last key level before we enter the trade. So if you see over here, the last time price went bullish, it was at that place. So if ever price comes and touches that line over this place, we are stopping our trades. We are closing our trades and we're going to wait for the next one. So if price does that, we're going to wait for the next one where price will touch the 90 line level or the 10 line level, and we can continue with our strategy. So for now, our stop loss is at that level, and we are just waiting for price either to come below the moving average or price comes and hits our stop loss. So we are still in waiting. By the way, if you want to get our free signal group, just click on the link down there on the video description. We are going to get our free signal group where we'll be teaching people and giving signals every day on how to trade, some tips and forex knowledge. So feel free to join in that group. It's just on the video description. As you can see, they are going nice for now, and price is getting bearish, although looking at the peak where price is coming from up there, that's why we don't have much profits on this trade, because if price keeps on going up, it really decreases our profits this side. But it's worth it, it's worth the wait, it's worth the wait. I wanted to add one more pair because right now we're on USD JPY, so I wanted to add one more pair where we can also check on that side how things are going, and we'll get back this side. It's still okay. Let's try that. Okay, I found this pair GBPCAD where prices hit the 10 line level at this point, and price coming to close above the 20 line level, but it still has not yet reached above the moving average, so it's still risky for this one to place your buy entries, because what gives us a confirmation to place our buy entries is when price is now above the moving average. So price being below the moving average, it means it's still not really convenient for us to enter our trades for the 50 line level. So my dear friends, remember our confirmations, we have got to make sure price is either above the moving average or below the moving average. If you want to place sell entries, price has got to be below the moving average, but if you want to place buy entries, price has got to be above the moving average. So make no mistake on that one. Not, you just don't mind only that prices come to touch the 10 line level and the 20 line level. Make sure you also confirm up there to check if it is a viable entry that you want to make at that time. Otherwise, let's check out how things are going this side. Things are still nice here, but not that much. Having put a lot size 1 and now we are on 20, that's good. I can close these ones and take my profits. It's still okay, I can do that, but for the sake of the class and for the sake of the lesson, we've got to make sure that we are all on the same page. So let's go back to the chart and see if we have not hit the 50 line level yet. So now you can see that price is getting bearish, and it has now come below the moving average and it has come to touch the 50 line level. So now let me place my 3 more trades. One, 2, 3. Okay, it's telling me I don't have enough money now, so I'm going to make its lot size 0.1. That's good, so I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use that one. Let's see how much we have this side. So I've got 4 now. We have got 4 trades this side. You see that price keeps fighting over here, because if you take a look at this green candle here, it wanted to really go up, but price was rejected and now it's getting bearish again. So price is getting bearish again, so it means we are now moving into more profits. Let's see, let's go back this side and check. We are now below the 50 line level. We're just getting closer to the 20 line level and the price is getting bearish up there. It's worth it, my dear friends, it's worth it. Remember, we started off here when price touched the 90 line level, so that is where we started, and we're still following our trend. If you notice quite well, price, if ever price tries to go up, you can see that there is too much rejection in the market right now. Price tries to go up and it keeps being rejected. That's why it gets back to getting bearish. So we are winning, my friends. We are winning big time. We're just waiting for price to get to the 10 line level so that we can close all our trades and we take all our profits, and we can wait for the next entries. Price is getting bearish. Look at that. You can see price is going bearish over there. So yeah, that's nice. Let's check our trades, how they are going. Just watch. Amazing. This is amazing. This is good. This is so good. Look at where we are now. We started off with 1 and now we're on 65 here, 63 day. We're on 18, we're on 2. This is good. This is really great. So I can take my profits right now. I can just close all these trades and take my profits. It's worth it because I've already made money now, and it's up to me either I continue with the trades or I leave them like that. We are on USD JPY right now. We're on USD JPY and we're just waiting for price to get to the 10 line level. But if we don't want to really risk that much, take what you have already. We can do that. Just take what you have already, because the mistakes that we make sometimes, we risk a lot. Or maybe I can just close my 2 highest trades for now. These 2, I can close these 2 and wait for the last 2 to make me something. So I can just take my profits over there, take this one, let's close this one, done, and let's close this one again, done. Because I don't want to risk that much. If I keep risking while I've got already something on my account, why do I do that? So I've got to play smart. We have to play smart, my dear friends. We have to play smart on when dealing with this, because this is price. Price can take another course at any time. Price can change course. Remember now, when we placed these last ones, This last two, it was at this point over here and here, so our stop loss for these ones, it would be on this area, because the last time price went up, it was over there. So if ever price comes above just here, we are closing those two trades. Remember, our stop loss has got to be the last turning point before you entered your trades. The last turning points before you entered your trades, and make sure you keep that one in mind. You can just place your stop loss there, and let's wait for price to do its thing. Price is really getting closer to our stop loss right now, and it is really getting closer bit by bit. If you check, it's really getting close. In fact, if you check, it's almost on the same place right now, because our stop loss was at this point over there, and if you see, price has reached that place. So now let's just close this thing off. Let's just close this thing off before we can incur more losses. Otherwise, my dear friends, that is how this thing goes. I was just taking you live on how we do these things. So that is why you can see from my history over here, things are getting amazing. We made money today. It's just a Wednesday morning, and as you can see, we have made already some nice monies over there. So my dear friends, feel free to subscribe to learn more on our channel. This is the Alpha House. This is the winning team. We minimize losses and we maximize profits. See you next time.